In this lesson, we're going to take a look at the sheet index. This Florida product line, we had to do some unique things with shared parameters so that we could have an index that not only represented a base plan, but represented a master plan as well. And to do that, we worked with shared parameters in a very similar way that we did in the previous lesson when I was showing you how to assign a parameter to a view. So for example, if I come into this first floor plan sheet and go to the properties of this first floor plan, if I scroll to the bottom, I can see that there was a shared parameter added to sheets called client drawing index, and it was set to base plan. I also added one called group, which allowed me to create a field called, a value called master set, which would allow me to grab sheets that belonged to a master set. Because some sheets belong to both, so I couldn't just be limited to just the client drawing index. So once a sheet had that shared parameter associated to it, I can then filter the schedule accordingly. So if I go to schedules in my project browser, go down to index, here's my base plan index, and if I go to filter, I can see that the filter that I established was client drawing index equals base plan. Okay, for the master plan, it would be group equals master plan. So all of your sheets need that property so they're displayed correctly in the schedule table or the sheet index. Now to handle the left-handed sheets, if I go down to my sheet section, you're going to see the A200 sheet, which is the first floor plan elevation A, but it's the left hand versus the right hand. When you have a plus sign, that means that there's actually views placed on that drawing sheet. This is just a dummy sheet so that it'll show up in the drawing index, but the physical left-handed model is in a separate Revit file. Okay, so but the dummy sheet had to be created so that it would actually show up in a drawing index and I wouldn't have to combine indexes in two different models.